Why, good morning and welcome to the Soul Sister channel. It is Sunday, July the 28th. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today through Saturday, August the 3rd already. Almost time for the kids to go back to school already. I don't know if we're happy or sad about that. This week's video is entitled Heart versus Head. Now, the reason for that is that this week there are not any major planetary connections. We have two that I want us to keep in mind, both involving Venus and Leo. And this is our romance and our passion and our love and our desires and our fantasies, right? All this romantic stuff. Yet remember, the title of this video is Heart versus Head. So this week, instead of really just giving you the overall, I'm going to give you us something to think about every day on this heart versus head so that we can do some inner work and really get in touch with how our minds work, how our feelings work, how our feelings affect how our mind works, and what our feelings are really meant for. What are they really meant for? Okay, so we start today with the sun in Taurus, the moon in Taurus. The moon is going to move from Taurus to Gemini to Cancer, and then she'll end the week in Leo. So we start in Taurus, Earth, grounded. Today, Sunday, get our chores done, get organized. Get that to-do list going and get it done. It's a great day for doing chores. And then tomorrow on Monday, the energy is about finding new ways to doing old things. So let's look at our heart and our head. So let's make sure that we're looking at new ways to do old things that are practical and effective and grounded and stable. Let's not choose things that that are just way too out there and we have no idea how we're going to accomplishment. Shoot, wait a minute. Accomplish them. It wasn't that hard, was it? So, so really, let's think about that on Monday. Am I being logical or am I being delusional in coming up with these new ideas to handling old issues, resolving old problems? And then on Tuesday, we have our first of our Venus in Leo hookups. Now she's trining Chiron in Aries. So we are going to be attracted to someone who really gets who we truly are, not the mask that we put on for everyone so they can't see our true selves because we're so embarrassed or unworthy or we're so freaking weird, but our true selves. And this relationship is all about just someone who is into who we truly are. And pay attention, again, heart versus head. So while we're having these feelings of connection on Tuesday and we're really like feeling romantic and this could go somewhere, don't forget reality and checking to make sure what we think they are, who that we think they are, is actually who they are. So think about that on Tuesday, heart versus head. Romance is coming, could be coming, but let's make sure that we're not deluding ourselves. And then on Wednesday, we have the moon goes into Gemini. So we're organizing and we're putting things together. And, with the moon in Gemini, I've said before, if we don't like the story that we have or how the facts are aligning, we have a tendency to make shit up, or we'll have a tendency to embellish or exaggerate. Head versus heart. Well, I don't want the facts to look like this. I want them to look like that. So I'm just going to make up a story to go with it that supports what I want. No, that heart versus head. Use our logic. Yes, we want to be accepted. Yes, we think this is a wonderful idea, whatever it is, or a wonderful relationship. But make sure, heart versus head. Are we paying attention? Are we are we looking at what reality is versus what we'd like it to be? That's a good one for Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the moon goes into Cancer. So now our focus is security, home, nurturing, family. Okay? And we want to look at the thoughts and feelings that come in our head on Thursday as to are we staying in a situation because we feel it's secure and safe even though it really doesn't support and nurture us, or are we putting ourselves out too much? Cancer has a tendency of really overextending ourselves and serving others. We're taking care of everyone else, and then guess what? We forget about us, and then guess what? We get sick. So, again, heart versus head when this moon in Cancer on Thursday. Yes, we want to be secure. Yes, we want to be comfortable and family and home. But what is real and what is fake? Okay? Don't stay in a situation just because it's the known and it's sort of comfortable because we know it, when it's not doing anything for us. We're so exhausted, depleted, unmotivated. So look at that on Thursday as this moon goes into Cancer. Are we really looking at making our life secure, safe, and more family and nurturing? Or are we hiding behind something because we're afraid to go out and try something new and different or have something look another way? That's Thursday. And then on Friday, on the 2nd of August, Venus shows up again in Leo, our romance, our passion. This time she's squaring Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so on the other day she was trine Chiron, so this relationship really kind of supported who we were, our true selves versus our pretend selves. Well, on Friday, it's a square. And this relationship that comes in, they don't want us to change. They don't want us to grow. They don't want us to learn. They want to control us and keep us right where they can feel comfortable about us. So watch out for that on Friday. Heart versus head. Oh man, they're so beautiful. They're so handsome. They're so pretty. They're so nice. But what's the motive? What's the end game? What are they really after? Make sure we're asking ourselves those questions on Friday, heart versus head. And then we get to Saturday, date night. Well, it's not going to be an easy easy date night, but we can make it quite successful because now we have the moon in Leo. And now the moon's in Leo, so the moon is all full of passion and romance and telling each other how much we mean to each other. And if our partner or somebody in our life is not feeling acknowledged or accepted, they might do things that get our attention. They tend to be negative behavior. So if our partner or friends or family are doing some weird, quirky, nasty things, just like, why are you doing that? That's so nasty. They're just wanting attention. Remember, Leo is, please love me. Love me. Tell me you love me. So please tell whoever it is that we're in a relationship with on Saturday that we love them and they mean a lot to us. I'm going to tell you what, if we acknowledge the other, if we smooth things over, if we don't allow their issues to affect our decisions and how we project ourselves, we can actually turn it around and have a really nice, passionate, physical date night. So just remember to appreciate the other, to acknowledge the other, tell them how much they mean to us, how much we love them. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a quite fiery, feisty date night. Woohoo! So that's the week ahead. Working within ourselves, understand the relationship between our heart and our heads. Sometimes we allow our emotions to direct our thoughts. Sometimes it's the other way around. Let's find the balance this week. We have plenty of opportunities to take a look and see how we express both our feelings and our thoughts. So it's inner work this week, good stuff, and we'll come out at the end of this week understanding ourselves a lot better and maybe even resolving some of these emotional traumas that we've never gotten to the bottom of because we've never taken the time to really look at where these feelings are coming from. So, good week ahead. Let's start like we always do. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Then we'll say our Sun and Leo affirmation. Let's take our first deep cleansing breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the disease, all the darkness, all the toxicity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came from. And in its place, we're being filled with this beautiful white light made up of white light, love, and goodwill. It fills our entire bodies, all of them. Our astral, emotional, physical, etheric, mental bodies, both higher and lower. It's all full of love, light, and the will to good. Not only is our body completely full of this beautiful white light, it's also protecting us, deflecting all evil and all toxicity and all negativity back to wherever it came from. Now, while we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we will say our Sun and Leo affirmation. I am the ruler of my world. I choose to rule with love, abundance, and gratitude. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for just 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation together. I am the ruler of my world. I choose to rule with love, abundance, and gratitude. Good work. And like I said last week, let's take this affirmation with us every single day. So we keep remembering that we are divine, powerful beings, and we need to start being accountable for it and co-creating consciously. That is our mission. It's a tough one if we decide to accept it. Come see me at Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily inspirational messages, my weird, quirky, thought-provoking, and beautiful memes. And remember the keynote of the Soul Sister channel because it is the key to all existence of being human. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Get in touch with heart and head. Get them balanced. And man, we can co-create better than ever. Namaste.